This is the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History, authenticity, a one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by, and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.
right, welcome, race fans. We're back this week with the season finale here at Atlanta for the HLRL, the Highline Racing League Xfinity Series for their season finale. And boy, I'll tell you, we'll get to the points here in just a minute, but it looks like Ryan Williams, I don't even think he'd even need to start the race tonight. But I got a sneaking suspicion he'll be here to defend this. But we'll get to the points here in just a minute. All right, I believe the highs. I think they had another special race. I think there was a multi-league race going up, and the PSES series that's up tonight. Coming up tomorrow night's the Old Fart Sim Racing League and the NECRL Truck Series. So that'll be right here on MaxspeedTV tonight. I know we didn't have any broadcast last night. I was really kind of shocked. That's the first time in a long time. I mean, like a couple of years that we haven't had a broadcast other than around the holidays. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight, we got 80-degree air temperature, and 108-degree track temperature. They're doing 120 laps here tonight. That's 185 miles. Tire window, now these are guesstimates, okay, about 40 to 60 laps, somewhere along in there. Fuel window, because they're using 70% fuel, and I may be a little high on this. I said 40 to 50 laps, but I'm kind of thinking maybe 35 to 40. What do you think, Dwayne?
35 sounds about right.
Yeah.
Especially this track. It's a little bit larger for the mile and a half side of things.
Right.
So I would say about 35, 40 is more accurate.
Yeah, because it's 1.54 miles around here, so you are gaining a little bit. 50 mile an hour down pit road. All right, let's take a look at the points coming into tonight. Ryan Williams with a just absolutely commanding lead over Patrick Green by 55 points. Curtis Granger still hanging out in third, last season's champion, if you remember. 62 points back. Jackson Hartman in fourth, 71 points back. Connor Holden in fifth, 82 points behind. Tyler Snyder in sixth, 97 points back. Casey Heschel in seventh, 104 behind. Scott Wheeler Jr. in eighth, 114 back. Corey Blevins in ninth, 118 back. And Caleb Morrissey rounds out the top 10, 121 points back. Dwayne?
Scott Zellner's 11th, 122 back. Kendall Kerr 12th, 127 back. Ryan Potter 13th, 145 behind. Alan Kuhnman is 14th, 159 behind. Mike Campbell is 15th. He is 177 points behind the lead. Andrew Siegel is 16th, 185 back. Andrew Baker 17th, 186 back. James McKee is 18th, 187 back. Robert Pullins is in 19th. He is 197 points behind the lead. And Bucky Burt is back in the top 20. He is 214 points behind the leader.
Yeah, he had just fallen out last week, and this week he got back in it. So good job for Bucky Burt. Well, you guys got to stick around at the end. Toby's going to come up here and announce next season when they'll be starting. I really don't want to spoil it, but they are going to be coming back around March 18th, I think, for the next season. So they'll be off for the next 3 weeks. And I'm not sure what car they're running, or I haven't got a schedule yet or anything, but we will be back here on Max TV. So, and Dwayne won't be in the booth with me. We're going to have a new announcer. It'll be Jeff Dotson, which I'm sure probably most of you faithful followers of MaxspeedTV here know Jeff Dotson. He's helped me out in the past. A great announcer. I'm very blessed with some great announcers. Believe me, I feel very, very fortunate. Dwayne and Jeff Dotson, Wayne Finley, these guys are absolutely amazing to work with. Jared Darling helps me out. So I'm just really blessed with that. Well, we're almost to that point where of the national anthem, but make sure you folks stick around at the end here, because Toby's going to come up here with some major announcements. You guys are going to be blown away when you hear what he's got to announce. I'm telling you, I was like, you've got to be kidding. And I think Dwayne just pretty much did the same thing, didn't you, Dwayne, when I told you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? You got to be kidding me. You got to stick around for that, folks. Yeah, it's pretty exciting news coming for next season. Starting March 18th. That's tentatively. I don't think they'll change it, but I guess when they get the schedule worked up there and everything, and we get it, then that'll pretty much set it in stone. But all right, 120 laps here tonight, folks. Now they do have 2 green-white checkers, but no resets. You get damage on the car, and by golly, you're sitting there getting that damage fixed up. So, all right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track the bomb busting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks, and everybody's just heading out onto the track as we speak here. But I wanted to thank you all again. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Why is that not working? Oh, I know why. Oops. My bad. So anyhow, yeah, we're waiting for the first times to come in here. Yeah, now Ryan Williams is on the track right now. So he is out here trying to lay down the best qualifying time. He wants to start from the pole, I do believe. Now his first lap there put him third on the grid so far. Corey Blevins at the top of the leaderboard. And Corey was up there. He was up to like, what, fourth or fifth in points there earlier in the season. And he has just steadily been dropping. And now he's clear down to ninth. He's not had a couple of good finishes. And that's really hurt Corey Blevins a lot.
Yeah, and that's all it takes. Sometimes it's just the product of not finishing well. The reason Ryan Williams is where he is the only driver he has out of the this is going to be race 13 out of they have one drop week. Out of the 11 races that have counted for this, he's had 9 top 5s out of 11 counted starts, Rudy.
Yep. Wow.
And no other driver comes close. Patrick Green had 6. Curtis Granger had 7, but he's also had some races where he's finished out well outside of the top 20 because of accidents and stuff. So that's why. Go ahead.
I see Ryan Williams now. He's going to be starting from 6th position. That's the outside. I'm not sure that's a good place to be starting from the outside. Of course, it could change. When you could see, we still got Casey Heschel on the track. Yeah, I don't know, man.
The outside's not too bad here in 1 and 2.
Right.
3 and 4, you do not want to be on the outside at all until late in the run. You know, sometimes the outside line on 3 and 4 late in a run can work for you if you pinch the guy down. But through 1 and 2, the outside line is almost the preferred line. It's kind of like being at Michigan almost. So. Well, I look for some passes to be made on that outside line through 1 and 2 tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Now I guess I'm not too sure because of the Xfinity car. But yeah, I think you might be right on that. Now 3 and 4 might be a different problem there, 3 and 4.
Yeah, no, if you're on the outside line through 3 and 4, you're just scrubbing your tires. It's an abrasive corner. The inside line is really where you want to be there. Now, you may see some guys as the run goes on move up half a lane just to try to find more grip. But, yeah, usually you want to be right on the bottom in 3 and 4.
Well, I'll tell you, I love this track. To me, it is so much fun to run. I love this track. It just really is a lot of fun to me. So, well, I'll tell you, we got enough time here. Let me see. Curtis Granger was last season's champion. Am I correct on that?
You are correct.
Yeah, I thought he was. Let me see if we can get him up here. Curtis Granger, you got a copy. Curtis Granger, do you have a copy? Okay. He's not there.
Yeah, he might have stepped away before the beginning of the race.
Well, yeah, maybe. All right, well, let's see. Who else can we talk to? We got Patrick Green. He comes into tonight's second in the points. Where is he at? Oh, gosh, he's way down there. Oh, my gosh, I don't know. I'll see if I can drag him up here. Hey, I can drag up this time. Oh, Patrick Green, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Patrick, you got an uphill climb there, brother. 55 points. Not looking too good, like you're going to maybe win the championship, but you've had a pretty exceptional season again this season. It's been great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Ryan Williams has mathematically locked it in, but second place is still up for grabs. So I'm just going to try to fend off Curtis and hopefully finish this season off with a win.
Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. You know, at least try to close that gap. Hopefully, maybe Ryan would have a bad night, and you know, maybe you could get right out there and lead all the laps and everything, try to get the max amount of points. But I don't know. Like you said, I think it's mathematically impossible. But talk about your season with this. You know, you actually going to be probably going to finish in second here. I'm not sure if Curtis Granger will be able to pass you in the points. So talk about your season a little bit this season.
It's been pretty good. I've had a lot of consistent runs. The last couple of races have been bad. Me and Iowa don't get along very well, and then got run over at North Wilkesboro, and then Daytona was Daytona. So if it wasn't for those races, you know, I would be sitting a lot better in the points. But it's been a good one overall. Got a lot of top fives and stuff. Hopefully next year I can turn them top fives and top tens into more wins.
Yeah, very good. All right, Patrick, we're going to wish you the best of luck out there tonight, brother, and go get them, man. Get that victory. What room were you in, sir?
The Mafia chat.
And now I can't drag you down. Well, before I couldn't drag you up, now I can. Oh, my God. What did he say? Mafia? Oh, right there. Okay. I think I got him in the right room.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, 55-point deficit there behind Ryan Williams. And like he said, you know, Ryan's pretty much got it sewed up here. He could start in park and still probably win. Now, they do put the drops in. I don't know if would that change it?
Not at this point. At this point, the drops already been counted, including the point standings currently. So unless he just has a really bad race and finishes,
right,
you know, way back in dead last, I don't see that changing or affecting it. But yeah, from second back to sixth in points, it's a really tight race.
Right.
Only 15 points separating second through sixth overall. So that could shake up here depending on how these guys finish tonight.
Yeah. Well, let me try Curtis Granger one more time here before we get out of here. Curtis, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, sorry, you must have been away while we were trying to get a word in with you. Well, you won the season last season. You come into this season, you're going to be. I'm pretty sure you're going to finish third. Could possibly squeak out a second place, but it's been a pretty tough season with Ryan Williams here this season. Man, what do you got to do to beat that guy? He always seems to be up there.
Well, I mean, this season's been rough for me. Execution's just not been there. Been making mistakes left, right, and center. The golden horseshoe that I had in my season last season basically went to Ryan Williams. So congratulations on his championship, because that's all locked up. But for tonight's race, I'm only 7 points behind Patrick Green. And bonus points wise, if I win the race tonight, that's 7 points. So even if he finishes second, there's a very good chance that I'll take second place from him. So going into tonight, it's literally, I got one more chance to win the race, get a winner sticker on my car, and then steal second place in points in the last second.
All
so
right.
it's I'm looking forward to it.
All right, buddy. Well, the best of luck to you, because qualifying is about to come to an end here. Good luck the rest of the night.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, he sounds pretty optimistic about maybe getting that second point there, or second place in the points.
Well, he's usually very good at mile and a halves, right? Yeah, so this is really where he wants to be. He's going to roll off sixth tonight. Looks like Patrick Green's going to roll off seventh. So definitely good track position here for him, and we'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
Yes, sir. Well, all the drivers have qualified, all 25 of them, and that's going to wrap up qualifying. All right. Get them on the grid here in just a second, as soon as they start gridding up. All right, Corey Blevins takes a pole here tonight with a 30.683. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Mike Campbell will start second. Casey Heschel, this is the closest we've seen Casey qualify in a while. So he's going to be starting third. Caleb Morrissey fourth. Scott Wheeler Jr. will start fifth. Curtis Granger sixth. Patrick Green seventh. Tyler Snyder eighth. DJ Stangner in ninth. And Scott Zellner 10th. Dwayne?
Alan Kuhnman's going to roll off 11th. Our points winner champion Ryan Williams is going to roll off 12th. Ryan Potter 13th. Ty Smith's going to roll off 14th. Kendall Kerr 15th. 16th is going to go to Toby Wedgwood. Connor Holden 17th. Jackson Hartman 18th. Bucky Burt is going to start 19th. And Andrew Baker's going to start 20th. Rudy?
And Anthony Eunice 21st. Robert Pullins 22nd. Andrew Siegel, 23rd. Roberto Ramirez starting 24th. And Dylan Body, 25th. A 25-car field. Not too bad. Take that.
Yeah, decent field for the last race of the season.
Yeah, it's right where Toby told me something that I'm not going to say it shocked me because it didn't, okay? They like to stick right around about a 26-car field. So, I mean, if they've only lost one driver, and here's the season finale, wow, that's pretty amazing, you know?
Yeah, not bad at all. How many leagues do we normally run, Rudy, where you get down to the last race and only like 10 guys show up?
I know it, yeah. Well, and you know, there's both sides of the coin on that. We talk about that a lot, but there's both sides of the coin on that where, yeah, I know guys don't want to go out there and wreck somebody's chance of winning the championship, but they also, on the other side of the coin of that, if you look at it, the glass half full, okay, it's very important to have a big field because it can change the outcome of the championship, points, race, whatever, you know. So you can look at it both sides. All right, folks, here we go. 120 laps under their belt. 2 green, white checkers, no resets. Let's see how many laps they go before we get the first caution. It would be something to see them go caution-free. We have seen that. We've seen them go caution-free a couple times this season.
And if they do, that's going to make for an interesting race because they only have 3 sets of tires and they're limited on fuel. So, definitely going to be a fuel mileage race if that happens.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Coming around. And the pace car heads to pit road. Corey Blevins.
Green.
On the loud pedal, green flag in the air for the Highline Racing League. And this is the Racing Warehouse 184 Championship race here tonight at Atlanta. Or as we call it.
Jump he got.
Yeah, he did.
Like he caught Michael Campbell sleeping on that one.
Man, I'm telling you. And boy, look at him racing here. This track is very racy. And with new tires, it will be for a little while.
Yeah, we're going to see a little bit of 2 wide racing here side by side, especially as we get back to 5th, 6th, and further on back. Curtis Granger side by side with Scott Wheeler right now.
Yes, sir. Side by side. Oh, you got a little tight right there. Stay off that white line, Curtis. I think he barely touched that white line, I think.
Yeah, and that's going to slow him up enough that the outside line is going to work. Wheeler's going to get by him. Right in front of him, Heschel can't use that outside line in 3 and 4, and Morrissey gets by him.
Right. Heschel back. Boy, I'll tell you, Blevins is checking out here, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's already pulled out to over half a second, Rudy.
And that's the way you do it. When you come out the last race of the season, you know, he's had a couple of bad races this season. Come out the last race and show what you got. And that kind of sets the tone for you going into next season. It gets you that kind of like you can ride on that high or whatever you might want to call it, you know, ride up there and carry that right over to next season.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful here, Rudy. I've been in this position before. You just take off, get a huge lead, but if you're not careful with that huge lead, if you keep at the pace he's going, he's going to burn his tires off and they're going to catch him. So he's got to keep that in mind. This track is notorious for eating through tires, so if he doesn't keep that in mind, he's gonna fall back in a hurry.
Well, you know what I'm looking for is I'm looking for Ryan Williams to just kind of pedal it here for maybe half to 3/4 of the race and then get up there and at least try to race it out for the win. He really does not have to save anything. He can just go all out tonight. Just make sure he hits his pits right and everything, because that's where we can see races won or lost. And look at this. He's already going for the 11th place on DJ Stagner. And he's going to get it here, I do believe, when they come out of 4. Yeah, Stagner gets a little tight up there close to that wall, so it picks up 1 spot. Good job. Yeah, I look for him to kind of take it easy for a little while here. I don't think he's going to get too awful racy. Mike Campbell.
He's really got to finish.
Yeah, Mike Campbell staying right with Caleb Morrissey. And Morrissey now up to 2nd after starting 4th place, so picking up 2 spots.
Big moment in the back there. Robert Pullins got loose coming off a 2. That caused Bucky Burt to have to go on the apron to miss him. They both save it, but so we stay green.
Yep, and that cost Bucky Burt a lot. Now he is way off the pace back here. Can't even use any draft, to get caught up. So,
and now that may not be such a bad thing. I know draft definitely plays a factor here, but being back here by yourself, if something happens up front, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah, you bet. Yes, sir. And let's see back here, Ryan Williams, DJ Stagner. Not too many Chevys in the field tonight. Not too many. No. Casey Heschel. Let's ride along here with Casey Heschel for a minute. Watch his, you can see his line as he drops it down to the white line here in 3. And then he kind of lets it go out to the wall, coming out of turn 4. Not clear out to the wall, because if you get out close to that wall flattens out on the quad oval right there, and boy, it can sneak up on you and you'll tap it every time if you stay out too close to that wall.
Yep.
1 and 2, doing really good in 1 and 2. I don't think he lifted off the gas a bit there.
Yeah,
good job.
And that's with this setup, you can pretty much flat-foot it around here for the first few laps.
Yeah.
But at the cost of your tires.
Sure.
So tonight's race is definitely going to be about tire management. You see some of these guys here mid-pack. They're not running quite as fast lap times as the leader, but they're only a 10th or so off, and they're just saving their tires.
Elaine, yeah, well, that was the photo I was given. If it's wrong, I don't know. That was the photo I was given with his iRacing ID number. So, I'm the wrong guy to talk to about that. That's just the number I was given. So, I know it is probably the wrong picture, but we'll make sure. I'm going to try to make sure that we get that fixed for next season.
Yeah,
let's go back and
put in joke images up there for themselves.
Yeah. I have guys that have Cheetos. I have one guy. His name was Mike, and he gave me the Mike's Hard Lemonade. It was 2 bottles of Mike's Hard Lemonade. That was his picture. I used to have a lot of them.
Oh, Andrew Siegel in the wall hard.
Oh no. Oh, man, they're racing pretty hard back here, too. And, boy, that's going to let Toby Wedgwood get that position from him, I do believe.
Yeah, and Siegel's got major damage from smacking that wall. And that was just a product of he was side-by-side racing there with Toby and got just a little bit too high coming out of 2. And, man, did he tear that car up.
Hey, nice-looking car there, Dylan Body. Nice-looking car. He's got a new paint job on that, I do believe.
I believe he does, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's kind of sharp-looking. I like that. Not into the orange thing, but... Oh, contact! What? Oh, and more contact! Is that going to bring out a caution? He's off the track.
He's off the track. We're still green.
Yeah, Bucky Burt didn't even have time to check up. That happened right in front of him like that. And Bucky's going to come to pit road. Oh, that's
he's
a
missing it.
tough break.
Yeah, Bucky's got a lot of damage. So does Dylan.
Man. Yeah, he's coming. Dylan's coming in now, too.
Yeah, and Andrew Siegel. So 3 cars with a lot of damage in one incident here.
Yep.
But it all happened in the back of the field off the track, so we stay green.
Very good. All right, taking lap 15 out of 120. Got a long ways to go here. And we're probably about almost halfway through the first fuel run.
Yes, sir. And Tyler Schneider is trying to get by Stagner. He takes that outside line of 1 and 2. We'll see if he can make it at least stick in 3 and 4 to keep up with him. No, it's not. Jackson Hartman's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Hartman, I'm looking for Hartman to get up there. I mean, he's already picked up 7 positions since the start of the race, so he's working it. Jackson's a good driver.
And almost contact between Schneider and Holden there. Did you see that?
Yeah. Holden probably wouldn't have backed out right there. That could have been a whole lot worse. Well, Mike Campbell has fallen back to 6th place now. We're into the Frankie's car. I like that car.
Second, Rudy.
Yes, we do. Casey Heschel getting by Caleb Morrissey. I don't know. Caleb might have got out there and burned his tires up a little early, you think?
We saw that at, I believe it was Michigan. Caleb Morrissey got a really huge lead and just burned it up and started falling back. He was definitely trying to be a little bit more conservative here tonight, but looks like, he may have burnt up his tires.
Yep, here goes Scott Wheeler by. And if you remember, he did the same thing at Pocono, too. You remember the Pocono race?
Yes, sir.
I mean, he had that race completely dominated that race and had it won. And wound up, because he burnt them tires up coming down to the end of the race and slapped the wall coming out of turn 3 there at Pocono and lost the race. Man, that was, I don't know if that was this season. That might have been last season, but I do remember that. So,
tire
Scott Wheeler
management at these tracks is definitely crucial here.
Yep.
And some guys can do it really well. Other guys struggle with it a little bit. It looks like Morrissey is definitely set up for the short run here tonight.
Yeah. Well, due to the weather, folks, we might be experiencing a little bit of drop frames here. I do notice that we have dropped a few frames, but the weather's just been absolutely horrid. I know everybody knows that all over the country. Everybody's been having just absolutely horrible weather, I think, except for maybe Arizona, or maybe Montana, But we have been having just absolutely horrible weather here, ice and snow and you name it.
Just what I thought was going to happen is happening, Rudy. Casey Heschel is closing that gap. He's already on Corey Blevins' bumper here. Blevins got out to that early lead and just used up his stuff. Now they're coming.
Yep, I kind of was a little bit worried about that myself. Now he's taking a look on the outside.
That might make that stick.
Yeah.
Like I said, late in the run, he's doing exactly what he needs to do, pinching him down on the bottom like that, not letting him use all the track. And that's how you get by him on the outside through 3 and 4. With the outside line being the preferred line through 1 and 2, he's going to take the lead over handily here.
Absolutely. And Scott Wheeler, he is going to duplicate that. He's seen what KC did, and he's coming right up on the outside. So Corey Blevins is going to go back to 3rd after leading the first 20 laps of the race.
Yeah,
and that's right about the tire fall off window too,
Yes, it is. And there he goes, pinching him down again. Wheeler's going to get by him on that outside. Late in the run, that's when the outside line comes in here, and some guys can do it, some guys can't.
And Patrick Green getting around Caleb Morrissey.
Yes, sir. And at the same time, Curtis Ranger right behind him got by Mike Campbell. So This is the time the guys who saved their stuff are going to the front. The guys who burned it up are going to the back.
You bet. Ranger driving a Toyota tonight. I don't know if we can ride along. Yep, there we go. We can ride along with Curtis. And he gets a good run coming out of 2. Is he going to be able to make that? Wow, that was a good run.
Yes, and he makes it.
Woo.
Caleb's not going to fight him for it. He's trying to save whatever position he can right now and just wait for either a caution or the first round of pit stops. We're about 3/4 of the way through a fuel run here, so he's still got a little bit of time before they're even thinking about hitting pit road.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scott Wheeler is not letting Casey Heschel get away.
No, he's not.
He would love to lead a lap here, to say he led a lap. You know, he's 8th in the points coming into tonight. Casey Heschel is 7th in the points. So those two actually battling for some points right there. But they're separated by 10 points. Heschel's got 10 more points than Scott Wheeler does.
And Corey Blevins is in trouble. He just got Patrick Green just got by him. He's now going to lose 4th to Curtis Granger. He's going backwards in a hurry.
Yes, he is. Curtis made short order of that. That's the thing, when you set up to make a pass, you do not want to battle side by side with them too long, because you're just abusing your tires. So if you're going to make a pass, do it quick as you can. Wow, look at them guys. Oh my gosh. And Ryan Williams up to 7th. He's not messing around, Dwayne.
No, sir. And Ryan Williams has proven time and time again he can save tires with the best of them.
Yeah.
And that's proof right here. Is he's probably going to get 2 more spots here before the next lap's over.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, he'll get by Caleb here, and he'll get by Corey Blevins, I'm sure. But now getting by Curtis Granger could be a different story. Curtis is not going to just pull over like Caleb did just right there and let him go by. If Ryan's going to try to make a pass on Curtis Granger, he's going to have to try to do it on the outside, I do believe. Patrick Green got a mirror full of Curtis Granger. Those two are battling for that second place in the points. Good racing out here tonight. Good racing. What a way to end a beautiful season. This has just been an absolutely beautiful season for these guys. We've seen some great racing here.
Yes, we have. And right now, the Hornet's Nest is for 5th on back.
Yeah, I see that. My gosh. Yeah, Ryan Williams did get by all of them guys, so he made short order of Mike Campbell as well. Now Caleb's trying the outside on Mike Campbell. Here comes DJ Stagner into the picture.
Yeah, now Stagner he started 9th, but dropped all the way back to 15th at the start of the race. He's now worked his way back up to 9th and is looking for more.
Well, I think that's kind of what the guys that are trying to save their tires a little bit. I think that's what they usually do. If you notice, that's what DJ did. He's kind of laid back. Let them guys get out there, burn their tires up, and then he'll drive by them later. Because they're on limited tires.
Yep.
But we're probably going to be seeing pit stops here, probably in the next 5 to 10 laps here.
Yeah, they're coming very soon here. These guys are clicking those laps away, but man, the race for just 6th through 12th right now is just so close. These guys are swapping positions.
Yep, Caleb Morrissey, and here comes Scott Zellner up through. He's trying to make some pass. Oh, Corey Blevins! Whoa, what the heck was that? Did you see that?
I saw that. I don't think he was expecting Morrissey to check up there.
Yeah.
Just kind of ran him in the rear end, and they all get through it.
Yeah, I don't think it did any damage to anything, but it just was like one of them, just a slight touch, but whoa. That was crazy.
Yes, sir.
Back up front, well, they're going to pass up Andrew Siegel. We know Andrew's got quite a bit of damage on his car, but he will go one lap down. Bucky Burt's back out on the track, but he is 5 or 6 laps down. Dylan Body has not returned to the track. Waiting for the guys to make their first pits here, folks.
And we've got our first takers, Mike Campbell and Caleb Morrissey on pit road. Oh, Morrissey locks it up.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't slide through the grass, though, and we'll see if he gets a penalty out of that or not.
Yep, so pit stops are happening. Here comes Curtis Granger for second on Scott Wheeler, and he gets it. I look for him to stay out at least to lead a lap to get that bonus point. He's got to get a bonus point over Patrick Green to close that up one more point. He's 7 points behind Patrick. He wants to try to win it here tonight and at least get second in the points.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. He said so right before the start of the race, and if he can get out there and lead, look out.
Yep, here he goes. He's going to take the lead away from Casey Heschel. I thought maybe Casey was coming in there because he really backed out of it. But Curtis leads his first lap of the race. Now he's got 1 point on Patrick Green because Patrick Green has not led a lap yet. Well, folks, don't forget, tune in tomorrow night. We'll be here for the Old Fart Sim Racing League.
And looks like Bucky Burt has called it quits for tonight, Rudy. He has taken his car.
Oh, man. And Casey Heschel coming to pit road. He's had enough.
Yeah, these guys, they really don't want to stay out here too much longer. This is one of those tracks where you see the guy pit behind you, you better be in the next lap or two because you're just losing time to them at this point.
I'm sure we're going to see Curtis. Is Curtis going to come in? No, he's going to stay out another lap. I don't believe that he can make it to lap 40 because that would make it where they could make it on 2 pit stops. I don't think he can do it. I may be wrong on that, but I really kind of doubt it.
No, if he can, it's going to be impressive, but we'll see. It looks like that could be the strategy right now.
Yeah, he's coming to take lap 39 this time by. He may be. Wow. That's kind of a gutsy move, but hey.
Yeah, because these guys who've pitted, they pitted 3 laps ago, Rudy. They've got the pressure tires. He's going to be way behind when he comes off of pit road. But if he can stop one last time, he'll make it up there. So we'll see how this works out for him.
Well, Caleb Morrissey's the first car lap down, and he is really not that far behind him. About maybe a little bit less than a straightaway behind him and closing. So Caleb could actually unlap himself before Curtis pits. I'm thinking Curtis is going to pit on this lap. If he's going to do it on 2 pit stops, we'll probably see him come in on this lap.
Yeah, and he's not the only one on the 2 pit stop strategy. The top 10 have stayed out here.
Right.
These guys need to be thinking about coming to pit road soon, though. They cannot stay out here much longer because they are going to lose a lot of ground. And our top 5, top 6, except for Curtis Granger, all on pit road now.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Look at them all coming in. Oh, Curtis is a sitting duck. He better come in this time by or he's going to be SOL. Everybody knows what that stands for. You better pit this time, Curtis. I hope you're listening. Pit road, pit road, pit road. Here he comes. Whoa, man.
Now we see how far behind he's going to be when he comes off as Caleb Morrissey comes around.
Right.
I got a feeling it's going to be close for him to retake the lead here, but we'll see how these other guys do.
Now, Caleb had an outstanding pit stop. Oh, contact there with the 31. What the heck was that all about? That was Anthony Eunice. They had made a little bit of contact. But look at the lead that Caleb is going to have over Mike Campbell. That's like 2.2 seconds back to Mike Campbell.
Yes, sir. And they stopped. I believe they stopped at the same time here.
Yes. Yeah, but now here's the thing. They've already got 8 laps on them tires. So obviously they're not going for the 2 pit stop strategy, those two.
Yeah, no, they're going for get as much of a lead as possible. And it might work out for them. We'll have to see. Because right now, they've got a decent sized lead over the rest of the field. It's 4 seconds from Morrissey, 4.5 seconds back to Casey Heschel. Scott Wheeler 7 seconds back, and then Ryan Williams is a full 8 seconds behind the leader. So I know they've got the oldest tires out there right now, but they've got the distance between those guys who have just come down pit road. They may be able to hold them off. Curtis Granger comes out of that 6th, 9 seconds behind the lead. And right behind Ryan Williams.
Yeah, now he's got pretty much, he's got 1 lap older or newer tires, than Ryan Williams. That's really not anything.
Yeah, and Williams is probably just going to let him go by here just to let him burn his stuff off. So, but we'll see how they do coming to see how much time they gain this time by. Last lap they were 8 seconds back. This time 7.5. So they're getting about half a second a lap on the leader right now.
Yep. Caleb Morrissey is starting to feel the pressure a little bit because Mike Campbell has closed that up to 1.5 seconds now. He was 2.2 seconds back. Unless Caleb's saving a little bit of tires right now. He's got a pretty exceptional lead over Mike Campbell. He doesn't need to put the hammer down and try to drive away. He just needs to try to save his tires. Don't you agree?
I do agree. And he may have learned something from, the previous run there where he dropped off. He fell back almost out of the top 10 before he came to pit road. So I got a feeling he's going to try to take it a little easier this time and just try to maintain what he can, because right now he's running lap times about 0.5 of a second off of what the guys on the pressure tires are running. So I think he's just trying to save. If they catch him, they catch him, but he'll go back by them with those fresher tires once they burn it off. So
I don't know what happened to Ryan Williams here, Dwayne, but he just lost 3 positions. Curtis Granger, DJ Stagner, and Connor Holden got by him.
Yeah, he just let him go. I was kind of watching that battle.
Okay.
He just pulled over and said, "Go ahead, burn your stuff up, guys. I'll catch you later."
Okay, well, that's pretty much what he did in that first tire run. Where people were coming up. Here comes Corey Blevins, our pole setter, up behind him. Now, if he lets Corey by, well, then that's exactly what he's doing. He's just letting the guys go out there, burn up their tires. I think probably the smart thing for Corey to do would be just to stay right with Ryan. Don't try to pass him. Just ride behind him, because then he'll be saving tires as well.
Yeah, that would be my strategy. If you know the guy out there who knows how to save tires, and like I said, Ryan Williams has been able to save tires all season long. That's why he has so many top 5 finishes. I'd be following him pretty much until the last 10 laps before I try to make a move.
You bet. All right, Morrissey, 0.75 of a second back to Mike Campbell.
and Blevins is going to make the move, and Williams is going to let him go. Say, see you later. Can I tell you that takes some discipline, just from a driver's perspective. You know, it's very hard to just let guys go like that because, you know, the goal is always get to the front as quickly as possible.
Oh, sure.
Not always. It takes a lot of discipline to just move your car up a line, let those guys go, knowing that in a few laps you're going to pass them again.
Yep, here goes Casey Heschel for second. Going to pass up Mike Campbell. So Heschel on the move. He was up there. He tasted what it was like to lead this race, and boy, he wants to get that lead back, and he is really closing the gap on Caleb Morrissey right now.
Yeah, but I think he's pushing his car way too hard too early in this run. He's got 16 laps on his tires right now. He just needs to maintain and let the leader come to him. Don't try to push it too hard and run him down.
Yeah, looking good. Curtis Granger now up to fifth. Got to lead some laps. We were concerned about him staying out there a little extra long, but hanging in there. I don't know what happened to Toby Wedgwood, but he is now 3 laps down. Looks like he might have sat on pit road to get some damage fixed. Dang. I didn't expect that out of Toby. He passes up the lead lap car there of Roberto Ramirez. Roberto picking up 10 spots since the start of the race. Looking good.
Yeah, Rudy, it looks like Toby, I went back and looked at it. It looks like he may have got a pit road penalty.
Oh, okay. Tyler Snyder up to 13th. He went back, and now he's going back, trying to work back toward the front. Started 8th tonight. And he is all over Scott Zellner right now. Zellner's got some damage on the back of that car. I don't know how much. It looks like it may be pretty significant on that right rear. Quite a bit of damage. It looks like Snyder may get by him. Oh, man, they're close right there.
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you think about a little crank it up here, Dwayne?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we wondered Wheeler blinked out there, but at least he got the lead a lap. Couple laps. But boy, about time he gets to the front, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good job for Scott Wheeler. Stagner in third. Ryan Williams is starting to work his way back up here, but man, He's got a heck of a hole to dig out of. 3.7 seconds behind the leader right now.
And that sounds like a lot, but with as much tires as he's saved, he's pretty much should be able to run these guys down. I would say give him about 10 laps or so, and he'll be back up there fighting for the lead. But yeah, it's a little bit of a hole he's got himself in right now, but he is right now one of the faster cars out there.
Yeah. Well, we'll get a chance to talk to him later tonight, folks. So make sure you stick around for it. I think it's pretty much a given that he's got the championship sewed up here tonight.
Yeah, all he had to do was start the race, and he had it sewed up. And that's a good feeling to be in. Coming into a race like this, you're more relaxed in a race like that. You know, you've got it sewed up. You're just going out here having a good night, and it gives you a little more confidence. That's why I think he's a little further back right now than we might normally see him letting guys go. But we're going to see him coming here. Mike Campbell back on pit road. I don't know if that's scheduled. It seems a little early.
Well, he was one of the ones that come in there earlier.
Yeah,
him and Caleb Morrissey.
29 laps.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, hang on to it. Hang on to it. I seen the Tyler Snyder was all over the place there. Whoa, man. Good save by Tyler. That was a heck of a good save. He really got extremely loose. Kendall Kerr had come up on him, and those two were battling pretty hard right there. So Kendall Kerr now into 10th. Stagner wants the lead. Look at these three. You can throw a blanket over these front three. Oh, DJ Stagner, Curtis Granger, and Scott Wheeler.
Yeah, and Stagner's another one of those guys who knows how to save tires. And right now, he's just kind of riding behind these guys, waiting for his moment.
Well, something to just kind of throw it out there right now. If the race was to end right now, which we're just only a little over past halfway, but Patrick Green, second in points, is way back in 13th.
Casey Heschel to pit road, Rudy.
Wow. Some guys are they're pitting oddly tonight. I don't know why, but
yeah, this is awfully early. They've only been out there. Heschel was only out there 30 laps on his tires.
Man.
The fuel, Curtis Granger proved you can get at least 40 laps out of this. They should be able to go another 10 laps at least. So I don't know. Maybe they're thinking the tire window, the tire game is the way to go. We'll have to wait and see how it works out for them.
Well, hey, Craig. See you in there in chat. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We do appreciate that very much. Thank you all for stopping by. And folks, before you get out of here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you get notified every time we go live right here on MaxspeedTV. Thank you. And throw a thumbs up on the video. We'd like that too.
Absolutely. And I'm watching Mike Campbell, of course, because he pitted. He's got the fastest lap times out there. He's running almost a full second faster than our leader.
Was that? Where is he?
That was Scott Zellner.
Who was that? I just seen Tyler. How come I can't find him? Tyler Snyder. Yeah, he got loose again. Right ahead of him is what a battle this is. Holy smokes. good battle going on here. Jackson Hartman passing up Corey Blevins. And right behind him, Caleb Morrissey battling with Tyler Snyder. So even though the field's spread out, Dwayne, we still got some battles going on around the track.
Yes, we do.
Curtis Granger to the lead. It took him a while to get by Scott Wheeler.
Yeah, he just made the pass happen. So it was like he finally did it. And tell you what, I'm watching Campbell come through the field right now, and these guys are going to be really far behind him. But I don't know if he's going to be on the same, his fuel strategy.
Yeah.
He's going to have to make one more pit stop where these guys don't have to. So I don't know how well this is going to work out for him. He's going to need a caution to get back on the same cycle.
Yeah.
At least fuel-wise.
Yeah, he's going to need a pit stop and then another one, a splash of gas. He can't make it on one more pit stop.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Can he? Let's see. Okay, he's only been out there 8 laps, so that's 58. Yeah, he can make it on one more pit stop.
Yeah, but everybody else is going to make their last stop here in the next few laps, so he's still going to have to stop one more time. Everybody else will be done.
Yep. Oh man, that wrecked that fuel strategy out the window, didn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if he may have realized at the beginning of the race that you could make it on 2 stops. But definitely a miscalculation there.
Yep. James Kerr, are you related to Kendall Kerr? Brother, dad, cousin? Any relation? SP Designs, I see you there in chat. Welcome there, brother. Ryan Potter. Now, we have been seeing Ryan have some decent races, but tonight has just not been too kind to him.
And oh, by the way, Rudy, remember he was way back in 9th for a while? Ryan Williams up to 4th.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's coming. He's 5 seconds behind the leader, Curtis Granger. And they all got to make one more pit stop. Let's see. They could stop anytime in the next, it's like 7 laps and be able to make it the rest of the way. And that's going to be, that's going to be right on the edge of the window.
Yeah, if I'm these guys, I'm trying to make it to lap 80 just to minimize tire wear and try to keep one set in reserve if we do get a caution in the late stages here.
Yep. And that's what Granger's going to do. You know that.
Yeah.
He's going to go probably to about lap 81 or 82. He said he was coming out here to win tonight. And I'm telling you.
And right now, he's got second in points. Ryan Williams 4th. So
yeah,
he's definitely got more than those 7 points.
Patrick Green's back in 10th. So that's 9 positions. That's 9 points. And Patrick, actually 10 because Patrick hasn't led a lap yet where Curtis has. So yeah, he'll take over second in the points, but it's not going to be enough to catch Ryan Williams. No, nobody can touch him.
No. Right now, points-wise, the battle is for second place through 6th.
Mm-hmm.
The top spot is already taken.
Yep. Oh, you're Kendall's dad. Okay. Yep. James Kerr there in chat. That's Kendall's dad.
Very nice.
Yep. Jackson Hartman up to 5th. He started 18th tonight, Dwayne. Running the Thirsty Goat car.
Doing a good job.
Yes, sir.
Now, the battle I'm watching right now is Casey Heschel and Mike Campbell. I know they're both trying to unlap themselves right now, but they have the freshest tires out there right now. And they get back on the lead lap the hard way.
Yes, sir. Driving around the leader. That's what it takes.
And those two are battling for position. They were the first ones on pit road, and they'll briefly inherit the lead after this round of pit stops, the way it's going. But they are already, 13 laps on their tires. So don't know how long they're going to keep that lead.
Right. Well, let's run down through some of the sponsors here tonight. If I forget one, I apologize. I'll try to make sure I get them all. Thirsty Goat, of course, Red Bomb Graphics, Butt Picker, just to name a few, Florence Electric. Let's see here. Who was the other ones here? These are, wrong one. McConey Setup Shop, SP Designs, just to name some of them here. Racing Warehouse, tonight's sponsor of the race is the Racing Warehouse. I'll throw that up there for you guys so you can see that. The Racing Warehouse 184 championship race here tonight. So I can't think of anybody that I forgot. I know they got a lot of sponsors. And folks, wait till you hear who next season's sponsor is going to be. Yeah, I blew my mind. I know them well. Not them personally, but I know them well. So for them to be on board here for a season, it's just mind-blowing to me.
Tyler Schneider, Jackson Hartman, and Scott Wheeler are making their final pit stops, as is Scott Zellner.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Curtis Granger and DJ Stagner to come in. They should be coming in. If not this lap, next lap.
Yeah,
here comes. Yep, here they come. Here they come. Well, and Ryan Williams is coming in as well. Patrick Green, he's coming in. So everybody's making their final pit stop here, Dwayne.
Yeah, this will cycle back through. Everybody's done, and pretty much see how this shakes out as Heschel is coming around to inherit the lead here.
Yep.
But again, for how long? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, because he's got to stop.
Yeah.
He can't make it from here. He's been out there 17 laps already, and they still got 39 to go. No way he can make that. It looks like Curtis Granger comes off of pit road. He will be in third place. Again, I don't know what happened to Ryan Williams. Bad pit stop for Ryan. He has not been on perfect pit stops here tonight. And, it could be by design because he doesn't need to go out here and win the race. All he's got to do is just finish the race here tonight, and he's got the championship. Well-deserved championship. He has raced his tail off this season. And I'll tell you, there's 25 other guys that have raced their tail off trying to catch him.
Yep. Now, an interesting note, Rudy. Curtis Granger came out 9 seconds behind the lead. He's already up to 7 seconds.
Right.
These guys, the leaders, have 20 and 23 laps on their tires, respectively. And they're running over a second slower than Curtis Granger right now.
Right.
Plus, like you said, they still have to come back in and top off. Everybody else is done. So a little bit of a gamble. They were probably banking on a caution coming out at some point. And so far we've been green the whole way. These guys have been doing a great job and just didn't get that caution they were looking for.
Yeah, Rock Moon. Yeah, he is the GOAT. You got that right. Ryan Williams, the GOAT. I'll tell you who I'm impressed with tonight, Dwayne, is Scott Wheeler. I am super impressed. Yeah.
Started fifth. He's been in the top 5 and led some laps all night. So great run for him. Way to finish out the season strong.
Yeah, DJ Sagner just got by him, but that's all right. Top 5. He started 5th. If he finishes 5th, man, he did everything just right. Put a ways back to Caleb Morrissey, and Caleb Morrissey's got a rearview mirror full of Ryan Williams right now. That car just keeps getting bigger in his rearview mirror.
Yes, it does.
Ryan's got about 8 lap newer tires than Caleb. They both have made their final pit stop, so. Now look, Ryan, he's going to pass up Caleb. Looks like Caleb's already pre-planning that. He's going to try to give him the low side. He's going to try to stay high and let Ryan Williams go by. So Ryan will be back into 6th place.
Yeah, now he is only, we'll see what it is at the line here, because he's gaining ground every lap. This time by, he's 7.5 seconds, so he gained a full second on the leader that time. And he's about 5 seconds behind Curtis Granger. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can make up that ground. That's going to be a tough ground to make up on a guy who's on the same tires as you.
Yes.
So it's going to be really hard for him to make that.
Well, if you're just joining us, folks, we've been caution-free the whole way. We've had 9 different lead changes, and we've got 32 to go. Everybody has made their final pit stop. Well, not everybody. I'm sorry. My bad. The front 2 have not come in pit road yet.
Right. If they can stretch this out, which would shock me, as Michael Campbell's about to lose second, and I don't think they're going to make it here. They're just, like I said, it looked like with their strategy, they were banking on a caution at some point.
Yep.
And that just never came to fruition.
Yep. And, Casey Heschel's about to get past here. So Curtis Granger will go back into the lead. And he just got it. He's going to get out of here with the most laps led tonight.
Maximizing those points. That's what he needed to do.
Exactly.
But, don't count out DJ Stangner. He is very close behind Granger. He knows how to save his tires to the end. We still got 29 to go here when they get back to the line, and 30 to go right now. So there's still a lot of racing left.
Oh, yeah. Well, folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you get notified every time we do go live. Throw a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. That shows the league how much you appreciate them having a good race here tonight for you. Back here, find Kendall Kerr again. Kendall's still on the lead lap. What the heck's going on with my mouse here? Acting up. He's back in 14th, only picking up 1 spot here tonight. I know Kendall, he can be a lot better than that. And I need to have a little talk with him. James, you need to have a little talk with Kendall there. He needs to drive a little better than he has been. I'm just kidding. No, he's been he's had a couple of bad races, and I think that really kind of mounted up on him.
Yeah, he's been in situations where he's been wrecked out, and not necessarily of his doing, just caught up, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
And that's happened to several guys this season. And just try to push past it and use this race to try to build some momentum going into next season.
Well, I'm wondering when it's not going to be long here. Ryan Williams is going to pass up Casey Heschel, and that's going to put him into 4th. There he goes. He's going to make that run.
Yeah, and it's not going to be but another. Heschel's been out there 30 laps, so he's going to be on pit road here very soon.
Yeah, if I was him, I would come in now, but you're kind of splitting the laps left,
Right.
Now you're 30 laps, got about 30 to go. I would split that, but he's going to stay out. I don't know. You stay out, you got to gamble. Do you stay out,
Right.
hope for a caution, or do you pit early and then doggone well as I do, Dwayne, as soon as you pit, there will be a caution come out.
Right. Well, Mike Campbell, he has already made his final pit stop. So
Yeah.
Heschel's going to have to make his here in the next few laps. And here he comes.
Here he comes. Yep. Yep, making his final pit stop. So Jackson Hartman gets by him now, and Corey Blevins. Blevins, our pole sitter tonight. Gosh, he led 20 laps, but man, he has not been able to get back to the front. I guess James left. Granger on his way to victory lane. Let's see if he can hold off DJ Stagner. I don't know, man. Stagner's looking pretty strong. And do you get out here and race it as hard as you can? Or do you save them tires in case Stagner takes a shot at him?
He's going to have to save because right now Stagner's saving. He's running right in his. He's not trying to pass him, not trying to gain on him, just running laps right now, just waiting till the very end. He doesn't want to make his move too early, and he's just using Ranger as a gauge right now, just how much tires he's using. So we'll probably, if he gets there, he'll probably try to make the pass, but right now he's just riding in Granger's wake and letting Granger, he's going to pressure him, try to force him to use up his stuff.
Yeah. And the best thing that Granger could do right now is just don't be intimidated by that. Just ride it out. He's gonna wind up coming out of here with the maximum amount of points. Even if he doesn't win it, he's still gonna get max points and probably take over that second spot into points, but still way off from beating Ryan Williams here tonight.
Yeah, well, the best thing Granger can do right now is reach up there and rip that mirror off and just not look at it because
yep.
Just run your line. Don't worry about the guy behind you because if he starts driving, that's when he starts making mistakes, start burning your stuff up, and that's what Stagner's counting on.
Yep. And not that I agree with not looking in the rearview mirror, but I know I've told you this story before, but there's a guy that I interviewed one time, and he was just really dominating the race. And he said, you know what? I shut my rear view mirrors off. I don't want to see what's behind me. I don't want to see what's out in front of me. I'm like, okay, you race the way you want to. I'm not going to race that way.
Right. You got to really trust a spotter in that situation to not get you in a bad spot. But the less time you spend looking up in the mirror and the more time looking ahead, the better off you're going to be.
You bet. Ryan Williams, he's coming, but here comes Mike Campbell's going to get by Ryan Williams. He's got those way fresher tires. So Ryan, just let him go. Best thing to do. Don't race him. I'll tell you what, Ryan showed his strength here tonight, even though he may not win. I'm not going to say he won't, because it ain't over till the large lady sings, okay? But he may not win the race, but he's got the championship tonight. So I got to give it a lot of credit to Ryan for the run he's had here tonight.
Yes, sir. Oh, and by the way, he's on pace to another top 5 victory, the thing that's got him where he's at in points.
Isn't that something? How many top 5s has he got this season?
If he finishes in the top 5 tonight, it'll be his 10th top 5 of the season.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. Out of 12 counted races, he'll have 10 top 5s. And Patrick Green is the only one who would come close to that. Currently, he's got 6.
Jeez, oh man. That's unbelievable.
Oh, by the way, the 4 wins that Ryan Williams has had this season hasn't hurt either.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yep, Patrick Green second in points coming into tonight, back in 9th place. Pretty much a given that he probably is going to lose that second place in points to Curtis Granger. 17 to go, coming to 16 to go this time by.
And
Curtis
we're seeing
Granger.
some of those guys who stopped before lap 80 having to come back down pit road for a splash of gas. Andrew Baker, Anthony Eunice. Just some guys are not getting the fuel mileage here that others are for some reason.
Yep. All right, they're away. Everybody's made their final pit stops. We've been caution-free the whole way. What a way to finish out the season, have a caution-free race, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Nothing better than a fuel mileage race at a mile and a half.
Dang. But you know how these go. We'll have a caution all the way till they get to about 3 to go. Caution comes out.
Oh, my gosh.
I hope not. I hope
right
not.
now, the closest battle is first and second on the track.
Yep, that is. Yeah, everybody else is so spread out around the track. But Scott Wheeler in third. And he's got quite a bit of a lead over Ryan Williams. And I'm not sure if Ryan's going to try to get to him and get that third spot or not. I don't know. But, the way Ryan saves tires. And I don't know how much Scott Wheeler's abusing his right now, but yeah, impressive run for Scott Wheeler tonight. Very impressive run. This is the best I think we've seen him run all season, ain't it?
I can take a look for you.
I believe that, for him to be in the top 5 all night long, that's really impressive. Casey Heschel trying to get his lap back.
Yeah, he's only had one top 5 finish this season, and that was at Glen. But he's had several top 10s, so this will be his second top 10 or top 5 if he can remain there.
Yep. Jackson Hartman up to 5th. He started 18th tonight. Golly. Our pole sitter in 6th. Led the first 20 laps of the race. Burnt them tires up early. And he's never been able to get back to the front. Tyler Snyder started 8th, running in 7th. Patrick Green started 7th, running in 8th. Oh, we might have a spin. Who is that? Toby? No. Yep, Andrew Siegel.
Rudy, you jinxed it.
I did. I did. My bad. Sorry. I should have never said a doggone word.
And he gets into that wall coming off a turn 2 and just loses it. He tries his best to save it, but that car is just too damaged and too loose, and he just comes spinning right back out on the track. He's the only car involved in that, but that changes the entire complexion of this race, Rudy. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you do if you're the leader, Pit?
You pit. You take those last set of tires you've been saving. Everybody should be coming down pit road for tires.
Wow, man. What? Oh my gosh, I don't believe this. What did I say though? But I said 3 laps.
You said 3 laps. We didn't quite get that far.
No.
But we're everybody, if I'm on the lead lap, I've still got a set remaining. I'm coming down to take tires. If you're not coming down to take tires, you've lost the race already.
Yep. Yeah, Curtis is bringing them all in now. Good call.
And Curtis Granger did not want to see this caution.
No, he did not. It would have been an interesting battle at the end, though.
Yeah. I was looking forward to the battle between those two, but that's all out the window now. We've got 12 drivers who have a chance to win this race.
Anybody going to try 2 tires?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
You're going to need those 4. And the beauty of this is we're going to be less than, we're probably going to be 5 or 6 laps to go when they go green. There's no saving now. You keep that thing matted to the floor, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, Curtis Granger did get out first.
Yes,
Stagner,
he did.
Wheeler, Jackson Hartman picking up a spot. So let's see if maybe we can get a word in with Jackson. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Jackson Hartman, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, I do. How's it going, guys?
All right. Well, you started 18th. You've worked your way up into a top 5 spot. You just got fresh tires. You got anything for the guys in front of you?
Man, I hope so. I was kind of behind there on all the runs. I missed my pit stall on the first pit stop, and I was way behind from there. I really hope I have something for these guys. I know the 77 and the 64 are going to give each other a run for their money, so I hope I can give them something. Short run speed usually plays in my hands a little bit more. I didn't really have the long run car that I wish I had today, but hoping I can get these guys in these last. We'll go green with 5 to go. No, 6 to go.
Yeah, 5 or 6 to go when you go green there. But yeah, the time for saving is out the window, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, you got to give it all you got here. I mean, unfortunately, in the point standings, I need to win this one. Obviously, Ryan's got this one in the bag for the championship. I'm behind Kurt a little bit, but man, I'm really hoping I can give these guys a run for their money as we get down to the wire on this one.
All right. Well, one thing's for sure, it's going to be exciting. Well, we'll let you get back to it. Good luck, and hopefully we're talking to you at the end.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right. Well, looks like we got a few cars that might have stayed. Well, Scott Zellner was one that stayed out, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like the
way by there.
13 through 16th stayed out. Are going to get the wave around here and get caught up, which they're going to need another caution before this is over if they're going to have any chance, because they are all on 20 lap tires or older.
Yeah. Yeah, what a shame. Casey Heschel and Mike Campbell are back here, and they can't pit now. They can't afford to pit.
No, they have to take this wave around.
Yeah, just to stay on the lead lap.
Right. But they're in prime position. If the caution comes back out, if they've got a set of tires left, they can come back down and take them.
Well, get them going there, Dwayne.
Yes,
we haven't had to say that all night.
No, we haven't. Well, buckle your seatbelts, folks. This is going to get crazy in a hurry.
You bet.
I wouldn't be surprised to see 3, maybe 4 wide as they come down the backstretch.
You think we'll see another caution?
It's 50-50 at this point.
Chicken. Did I hear some clucking? Did I hear clucking?
Hey, if I'm a betting man, I'm betting on at least one more caution. We might go to overtime. Pace cars off, possibly the final time. Curtis Granger
got a spin.
Stagner in the wall.
Oh my gosh!
2 bars in the wall.
He smoked them tires.
Yes, he did. He was trying to get all he could. He smacked that wall. He's got some serious damage. His race is done. Meanwhile, Curtis Granger has jumped out to a big lead.
And here comes Ryan Williams to the inside of Scott Wheeler.
And that's for second place.
Oh boy, this could get interesting. We're coming to 5 to go this time by, and Wheeler's got it. Ryan Williams has got second.
Yes,
Corey
sir.
Blevins now. Go ahead, sorry.
He's setting his sights on Curtis Granger.
Oh, you can bet. And Curtis did not want to see Ryan Williams on his bumper.
No, sir. Jackson Hartman now in a bad spot, stuck on the outside line. And with nobody lifting, that's a bad place to be.
I know it. I feel bad for him. Well, good thing is Patrick Green now back up to sixth spot. So, oh man, almost a contact right there. Oh my gosh. How did he keep that off of Tyler Snyder? I have no idea.
I don't know, but Ryan Potter is in the wall in turn 2.
Oh, no,
Keeps it
man.
going. These guys are putting it all on the line here. Last race of the season, nobody's holding anything back now.
Nope. Ryan Williams took a look like he was going to make a pass there, but I'm thinking he may be able to get by Curtis. I shouldn't say that, but because I know how much this would mean to Curtis to win this. You know, at least win the last race of the season. Ryan might just let him. I don't know. I really don't. I shouldn't be putting words into their mouths.
No.
You know, that wouldn't be much of a racer if you just let the guy get it. You know, I mean,
Yeah, you're not going to let anybody get anything. If he can make that pass, he's gonna. But time's running out. If he's going to make his move, they're coming to one to go here this time by.
Yeah, he better make his move now or forever hold his peace. One to go at the line. We will not see any overtime tonight. And only one caution. White flag in the air. Good job.
4 more turns to go for Curtis Granger. Ryan Williams gets a little bit of a run here. Time is running out. He's only got 2 more corners.
He's not going to be able to do it. Nope. Curtis Granger's going to get it. Ryan Williams taking a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to be enough. Curtis Granger brings it home tonight. Congratulations for the season finale. Not going to be the champion, but winning the race. And I'm sure that's going to make him happy.
Oh, yeah. He's pretty much just solidified second place in the points.
Yep. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks. So hang on and stand by for the big announcement coming out of Toby here tonight. Huge announcement. You got to stick around and see that. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Curtis Granger. You said you were going out here to win it tonight, man. What was your thoughts going through your head when you seen that caution come out?
Well, I was a little upset because I didn't know how to run Atlanta on a short run. Long runs are my bread and butter. Love this place for that, but I've never had a race where I had to like hunker down and basically run 5 qualifying laps back to back to back. So that was a fun learning experience. Ryan definitely did not make it easy on me, as he did refuse to do the entire season. Congrats to him on winning the championship. Well deserved. But overall, it was a super fun race. Loved the green flag, long green flag runs. Had a really good night and well-earned victory, in my opinion.
Well, you maximized the points here tonight with leading the most laps, winning the race. You maximized your points. I'm going to unofficially say you may have passed Patrick Green for second in the points, but I guess we'll find out from... Huh?
I believe I have, but we'll see the official word later on.
Yeah, we'll get the official word on that. But, well, what were your thoughts when you seen Ryan Williams coming in your rearview mirror? You thought, oh, he's going to beat me.
Oh, not this damn 8-car again. Every week, I tell you. Oh, man. No, it was a lot of fun. Definitely kept me on my toes. Everyone, DJ, Scott did a fantastic job. Casey did a great job tonight. Just not the right strategy for him. Just overall fun race to end a fantastic season. I'm really looking forward to next season as well.
I know it, man. Yeah, you led 52 laps here tonight. Good Lord, man. Awesome job. Awesome job, Curtis. Well, we're gonna get to the champion here in just a minute, but who you got to thank for this, and tell us what you expect out of your season next season.
I want to thank my sponsor, Red Bomb Graphics, for painting me up a very nice race car. You can check them out at redbombgraphics.com. Get your custom T-shirt made with your iRacing vehicle. Super cool stuff. Definitely check them out. That's Red Bomb Graphics. Also want to thank my teammates at Granger Racing Team for making this season a lot of fun during the races and the voice chat, and admins Kendall, Toby for doing all the hard work behind the scenes. They deserve so much credit. And last but not least, you guys for doing a fantastic job on the broadcast this entire season.
Well, thank you, Curtis. Well, what's your expectations next season?
Oh, well, I got to win, so maybe I can win more races next season, more than just one. Let's go for another championship.
Well, I kind of expected that this season, but you kind of fell back in the points and never really got back up there, and Patrick was kicking your butt every week besides Ryan,
Patrick's insanely consistent.
Yep, he is very good. All right. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight, Curtis, and we'll see you next season, brother.
Can't wait for it. See you, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, Dwayne, we're going to skip over a second here because we're going to talk to him in a minute, but you got third?
Yes, sir. Scott Wheeler. Scott, great run for you tonight. You start fifth. You stayed in the top 5 all night, led a bunch of laps. This has got to be, I know you didn't have the greatest season that you wanted, but this has got to be a great momentum builder for you heading into next season.
Yeah, definitely. We started the season a little rough. I think I got caught up in a couple different accidents that were just a product of bad luck, but it was a good way to end it. I think we've had good runs for the past 4 or 5 races. So having 2 top 3s and the last 6 races isn't a bad way to end it off.
Yeah, and you've definitely showed some strength at the 1.5 miles. Talk about the racing a little bit out there. It was green flag, all but one caution. Rudy jinxed it a little bit on us there, but
yeah, I did.
But for the most part, the race seemed pretty heavy on the guys who could save their tires versus the guys who were burning them off.
Yeah, saving was big tonight, for sure. The first stint, I was spending the first 10 or 15 laps. I think everybody really was. You could tell from the pace compared to practice that we were all going really easy, trying to save them as much as possible. But then I think everybody up front found that if you roll it, then you can get some really good speed off the exit. So it was really a matter of just saving tires. Curtis and DJ did a really good job of doing that. I think Curtis had dropped back pretty far early in the race to save as much as possible, and then obviously that worked out well for him. But yeah, probably just saving, making sure you can make it through traffic. It gets really tight, so if you're trying to pass somebody low and they get tight and bounce off the wall, that's going to put you in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, well, you definitely did a great job of saving and keeping it up front. Who do you got to thank for third place tonight?
Yeah, definitely my teammates at Four Horsemen Racing. Scott and Caleb do a really good job just providing feedback and support. We all have a really good relationship over there, so it's fun to join every week and have those guys to talk to and talk to throughout the week. The league sponsors, I've only been here twice, so you're gonna have to bear with me and forgive me if I forget some. But Sim Racer Coin, MaxspeedTV, you guys do a really good job in the booth. It's always fun to watch the broadcast back. And geez, I don't know. Like I said, I've only been here 2 times, so I guess I'll have to work on it for next season. But the league has been super fun. It's my first time or my first season with them, so definitely coming back. Maybe hopefully beat Ryan in 1 or 2 races, but that seems like a pretty tough sell. So maybe we'll get lucky one time, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Well, you can't hang your head too bad. Your first season with the league, you get at least a top 10 in the overall championship points. So definitely good luck next season.
Yeah, thanks. Can't wait, guys.
All right, Rudy, you got second and our champion.
Yeah, our champion, Ryan Williams. Wow.
Hey, guys.
I mean, you didn't hold nothing back. I mean, I know you kind of laid back there for a while and were letting cars go by you, but you were probably saving tires at that point. You looked at the big picture. You said, I don't need to go out here and win tonight. I don't need to wreck anybody or take a chance on wrecking myself or ruining somebody else's night. You played it safe. You played it right. You win the championship here tonight. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. It was a fun race, a fun season. I felt like I kind of saved tires a little too much there in the middle, and so when we got that restart, I tried to get up on the wheel there, but 77, I had nothing for him the last 3 or 4 laps, whatever.
Yeah, when you guys had to make that one and only caution stop there, and we were kind of wondering if there was somebody was going to try 2 tires or somebody was going to try to stay out instead. We thought, oh man, that would be horrible if somebody did that because it would stack them up. But you weren't having the pit stops here tonight either. Why is that?
I got a little bit of damage racing the 28. He kind of doored me, roughed me up a little bit on the straightaway there, and so I had some damage, and I thought I'll just go ahead and get this fixed just for the last little shootout here. Plus, that gave Jackson the high line, and I was on the bottom, and that worked out because Jackson got held up by the 64, I think, on the restart.
Right. Well, talk about your season a little bit because we want you to kind of fill us in on. 10 top 5s this season. Nobody does that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really feels like the season kind of flew by. I didn't really expect it to end this quickly, it seems like. But I certainly had a lot of fun racing with Casey and Campbell on my team. The league is awesome. It's certainly entertaining every single Thursday night. No, it was just cool. I think I rang off like 3 wins in a row there in a little bit of a stretch, and it just was just a manner of maintaining the points lead there in the end. So it was a lot of fun, and I appreciate Toby for putting it on and all the other league sponsors. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'll tell you what, Patrick Green and Curtis Granger, they were making you work pretty hard for it there at the end.
Yeah, they kept me honest. But if you just finish top 5, it kind of does the work for you, I guess. So
yeah, because we were talking about that you don't need to win races to win a championship. All you got to be is consistent, and you showed it this season with 10 top 5s. Well, I got Toby in here. Toby, you want to talk to our champion?
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, I just wanted to say congratulations on your championship. You came out and waxed everybody this season, so that was impressive. I appreciate you coming out and racing with us and putting on a show. So
yeah, I appreciate it, Toby. You're an awesome dude, and the league's awesome. It's a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun this season for sure.
Yeah, hopefully you can make it back next season. I know you'll get more busy here with the NASCAR season coming up, but hopefully you can come out and race with us next season.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
All right. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank Ryan for this championship before you get out of here?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Pilot Flying J, all the boys back at the shop, Casey and Campbell up on the pit box there, calling a good race. Got to give a shout out to my boy Warren Rosario. He's not doing very well here as of late, so this one's for him. This championship's for him.
Well, everybody in chat was calling you the GOAT, so I guess you pretty much inherited that title, and I hope you come back next season and you got to defend that. You got to defend that season,
Dang right, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, Brian, and go celebrate that championship, man, and celebrate it with maybe crack open a bottle of champagne or something.
You dang right. Hopefully, I get lunch bought for me tomorrow by some coworkers. That'd be kind of sweet.
Oh, heck yeah, man. All right. We'll see you next season, hopefully.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Okay, we got Toby in here. Toby, you got some announcements to make there, so we're going to give you the mic.
Yeah, sure. So this season was pretty awesome. Had a good season, a lot of good racing. It's actually caught the attention of some sponsorship opportunities. So CircleBDiecast.com and Plan B Sales have come on board to sponsor our development series and our premiere series next season. So they're going to be the title sponsor of the series, and we're going to be pushing them on social media and trying to represent them the best we can. show them what kind of racing we're capable of and get their name out there as well. So we're very excited to partner with them. And they also have a promo code. If you order a diecast from CircleBDiecast.com, any diecast apparel, anything they've got on their website, just enter promo code HLRL and you will get free shipping on orders over $20. So hopefully you guys can go use those promo codes, and we can show them what kind of reach we have, and that their sponsor dollars aren't going to waste.
Very good. Are you staying with the Xfinity cars next season?
Yes, our Premier Series is going to run Xfinity cars, and the Development Series is actually going to run ARCA cars. So
very good.
So the up and coming guys can get some experience with those before they move to Xfinity cars. But we're going to probably promote some guys from the Development Series this off season. Revamp the schedule a little bit, do an announcement here in maybe a couple weeks about the schedule. Got some interesting things coming, some exciting things, some rule changes. So a lot of stuff, off-season stuff. Me and Kendall and the other guys got to go through and decide what's best for the league and just improve moving forward. So,
all right, buddy. Well, I'm looking forward to next season, and if you could stick around a little bit, I'll come down and chat with you when we get this all closed down.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the great job you've done this season, and Rudy and Dwayne, I appreciate you more than you know. So we appreciate the job you do, and you guys are so good in the booth, and just thank you very much.
Yeah, you've been doing a little bit of broadcasting yourself, so you told me, you said you kind of respect what goes on behind the scenes. So
absolutely,
it's and just think I've been doing this for 8.5 years.
Yeah, it's a production, definitely.
Yeah. So all right, Toby, I'll talk to you in just a little bit. We're going to give the rundown here, okay?
10-4. Thanks, guys.
All right, Dwayne. Run down through the grid here. Curtis Granger taking home the win here tonight. Our champion finishing in second, close by there, less than 0.2 of a second behind him, but just couldn't get there to muster up a win. Didn't need it though. Didn't need it, did he, Dwayne? He needed to finish well.
Yep, that's all he needed.
Yep. Scott Wheeler third. I was very proud of Scott tonight, man. What a run he had tonight. Corey Blevins, our pole sitter, finishes fourth. Patrick Green fifth, Jackson Hartman sixth, Connor Holden seventh, Tyler Snyder eighth, Caleb Morrissey ninth, and Ryan Potter 10th. Dwayne?
Kendall Kerr is going to bring it home 11th, Robert Pullins 12th, DJ Stagner will limp it home 13th, Casey Heschel 14th, Roberto Ramirez 15th, Mike Campbell will cross the line 16th, Alan Kuhnman is going to be 17th, the first car 1 lap down. Scott Zellner will bring it home 18th. 19th is going to go to Andrew Baker, and Anthony Eunice is going to round out the top 20. Andrew Siegel brings it home 21st. Toby Wedgwood 22nd. Bucky Burt out early in 23rd. Dylan Body is going to finish 24th, and Ty Smith did not start the race.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations to our winner tonight, Curtis Granger, and our champion, Ryan Williams. So thank you so much, Dwayne. Thank you to all the viewers that tuned in tonight, and I hope you really enjoyed this season. We did. It was just great racing all season long. I think they had one bad race all season, and I think that was due to a setup. If I remember correctly, wasn't that was at North Wilkesboro, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad setup for the car. It was just a horrible race. That was the worst race all season. All the rest of them have been amazing. So, but anyhow, thank you all. Appreciate it for you joining in. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. And you can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
This is the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History. Authenticity. A one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by, and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.